Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at these 18-inch long 12-volt warm white LED replacement bulbs for the T8 fluorescent lights, and it is for a quantity of 2 bulbs. Now these are LED tube lights, has 66 diodes that will upgrade or replace your T8 fluorescent light bulbs. These will provide a nice warm white light for RV, marine, and automotive interior applications. They are great for overhead, under cabinet, and high bay fixture applications. Now this part will include everything shown here on the table. It includes the 2 LED tube lights with the plug-in connectors, an 18-inch long wiring harness, a white ground wire, and then 2 wire nuts. Now at the end of this video I am going to plug this into some 12-volt power just to show you how bright they are and how they operate. Now this is a directional design. They provide a 180-degree beam angle of focus lighting. They do use high output LEDs, so they make great replacement for your fluorescent lights. They are rated for up to 50,000 hours. They're more efficient, provide brighter light with less power output, and of course no bulbs to replace or ballast malfunctions. It is compatible with dimmable fixtures for a nice simple adjustment of the brightness of the light. They do offer built-in surge protection to safeguard internal electronics. And they are a non-polarized design for easy installation. No wiring changes are needed. Basically, you can use either wire. It can be used for either function, power or ground. The wiring harness you can see has a black and red wire, but when you do connect them, it doesn't matter which one's power, which one's ground. I'm going to show you that when I hook them up. You can use either one. A few specs on this. The quantity, again, is for 2 LED tube lights. They do replace the bulb type of T8 design. The length on these tubes, and I'm going to measure from the tip to the tip, including the connectors, so we're right about 18 inches long. The light type is warm white. Light temperature is 3,500 Kelvin. The light output is 800 lumens. We mentioned 66 diodes. Wattage is 4.3 watts, and the power draw at 12 volts is 0.365 amps. And the wattage equivalent is you're designed to replace up to a 40-watt incandescent bulb. So what I'm going to do now is we'll plug in our power harness, and then we'll plug it into some 12-volt power. So all I got to do is line these 2-pin plugs up. One there. Take this one. Whoops. And same way, line it up, plug it in. Now that we got our wiring harness connected, just going to hook these up to some 12-volt power. And again, as I mentioned, there's a black and a red, but it really doesn't matter. You can hook it up to either one. So I'll go ahead and hook the red up there. Oops, we'll go ahead and hook this one up. Okay, now that we got them both hooked up, what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn on our 12-volt power. And you can see with our 12-volt power on, there's a bright light. This one's turned around, and it's a very bright light also. To give you a better idea, I'll go ahead and turn off the overhead lights. And there you can see how bright these LED bulbs are. Very bright. Lights up this whole room with all the overhead lights off. And as I mentioned, you can see there's the 180-degree beam angle. Gives you focus lighting. It is a nice warm white light. So we'll go ahead and turn back on our overhead lights. Go ahead and turn off our 12-volt power. But that should do it for the review on these 18-inch long 12-volt warm white LED replacement bulbs for the T8 fluorescent lights.